This past weekend, a beautiful soul confessed in our self-mastery program that no matter what she does, it's never enough. And she wants to know, when will she feel like enough? When will she have done enough? When will she arrive at the place where she no longer has to struggle her way into having enough money, having enough self-confidence, being approved of, having a successful business, etc. The answer she got from me wasn't the answer she expected. And it was also the answer that set her free. And I'm sharing this with you today with the intention to help set you free as well. The truth is that it will never be enough. The program in our minds tells us that in the future we're going to have enough, we're going to be enough, we're going to do enough. But every time that day comes where we reach a certain goal, then we want something new. We arrive there and we realize, oh my God, like I'm making six figures, I'm making multiple six figures, or whatever the example is, and I want more now. Like clearly this isn't enough. And then we arrive at seven figures. I'm just using money as an example, but this is the same thing in relationship. It's the same thing with health. It's the same thing with the way we physically look. It's the same thing with how many people we serve. It's the same thing with how spiritual we are. As soon as we set a goal and arrive at that goal, the ego is programmed to then move on to the next thing. So let's say my struggle had been to make enough money to survive, and I spin my wheels and kept trying everything, and then finally I arrive at the goal, but realize, oh my God, I still need to make more, and keep going, oh, but now I have to pay all these things and it's still not enough money, so I go. And then I end up making so much money that then my ego says, you're selfish, you need to give back more, you need to do this more, you're not doing enough for others. So then that same animal that is basically the animal of not enough shifts costumes, and now it's no longer in the I don't have enough money costume. Now it's in the costume of you're not giving enough, you need to go do more, you need to be more charitable, you need to go save people, you need to create a nonprofit, and then you do all these things. And then that animal comes up and says, oh, well, now your health is suffering because of all the striving to make money and all the saving other people and draining yourself and not taking care of yourself. So now my health isn't enough. So then I have to strive, get all the healers, all the people, Once I'm healthy again, then I'm going to be enough. And then we get that thing and we have the health, the money, the service, but oh God, I'm single. I have to get the relationship. That's going to make me feel like enough. Then I get the relationship, but realize that my bank account has dwindled, something has happened. My point here is the not enough animal is always changing form and it never goes away. Whether you're a billionaire, a millionaire, impoverished, whether you're in relationship, whether your status is single, whatever the case may be, if you are in this human meat suit, we are always striving for more. So on the human level, on the ego level, you, me, we will never be enough. And I really want this to land. Because right now your mind might be fighting me and might say, no, really, Veronica, once I get that thing, I will be enough. That's all I need. And I would like you to let me know how that goes once you get there. So I'm shining the light on this reality because in order to feel enough, in order to feel fulfilled, in order to embody total peace, it will never come from the outside. It will never come from a goal. The only way to ever feel enough and stop spinning the wheels on this train to nowhere that one day I will be enough, or one day I will feel fulfilled, or one day I will be satisfied with my life, or one day I will be proud of who I am in my life. We stop the game now. And I'm not saying to stop striving and stop going and creating and expanding. That's the magic of being in this life experience. Is that we actually are always evolving and there's no end point to that. And The way to truly tap into the wholeness that you, me, we are right now means completely disconnecting the idea of your value being based on something you achieve, something you have, or something you do. Because there is a never-ending pit to that. And oftentimes people come to me and they say, I feel this hole, I feel alone, I feel lonely, I feel just this emptiness. And believe it or not, that emptiness that we're all running from is actually the doorway into what we all desire at the deepest level. It's where we access our enoughness, our wholeness, and our unshakable, unbreakableness, what I refer to as the diamond self. So I share this video with you because the way to realizing that right now you are enough. Right now you are plentiful. Right now you are extraordinary. Right now you are magnificent. Right now you are all that the Creator dreamt you to be. Right now you are everything you seek. But it's not the human physical persona of you that's going to prove that to you. You will never find it within your human construct, within your persona or the results of your life or your family or your bank account or your relationship status or finances or health, none of it. So if it's not accessed there, where is it accessed? The enoughness that you, me, we are, it's accessed in the silence, in the spaciousness, in the stillness. And if you don't have a meditation practice, or you're not sitting with a living master, or at least books from the masters, one or someone who has transformed or freed themselves into self-mastery, then that would be my suggestion to you. To recognize, find your way, your path. I can tell you what my path has been, but to find your way, find your path into awakening into the enoughness that you've always been, always will be, and no one can take it away from you and no one can give it to you. For me, that path has been through meditation. It's been through sitting with living masters like Leonard Jacobson and Satguru Shankaracharya, and reading books by Ramana Maharshi and Eckhart Tolle and Muktananda, the masters, the beings who did something extraordinary. They traded the mundane surface of life to go deeper into themselves until they tapped the well of the self. So what is your practice that leads you to stillness? What is your practice that allows you to soften into the spacious, brilliant stillness that you are? And my path has been, how do you then take that enoughness, that wholeness, that infinite nature of you, and this is the true path for me, and then take it into the human reality. A lot of the yogis, a lot of the saints and mystics, they gave up the world. And I don't believe that's where our consciousness is. I feel like we're meant to deepen spiritually and then bring that into this beautiful human experience and shine that out into the world. But until we tap the well first, we can't actually give something to others to drink. And looking on the surface to prove our enoughness is like going to the desert for water. You'll never find the water there. You'll never find enough there. You will just run yourself into dehydration and exhaustion. So if you're on the personal development path and you're spinning your wheels and you're trying to heal yourself and fix yourself and be a better person and deal with limiting beliefs and do all that stuff without actually prioritizing mindfulness, meditation, presence, reading books from the masters who are at that frequency that will help and key off that state within you, then that may be the limit, the one thing that's missing, right? Because when you couple that with personal development, it can be a really beautiful, exquisite life. And I want that for you. Every video I make is to serve you in the best way I know how, and to continue to share what's helping me to lift off and awaken and free myself and embody the deepest level of peace and presence and gratitude for this incredible gift, this borrowed gift of life. Just to recap here, when will you, me, we be enough? To the ego, we will never be enough. There's always more. There's always another goal. It's like a dangling carrot that never ends. Yet, when we drop into someplace deeper and we prioritize stillness and meditation and exploring who we truly are, we realize that we've always been enough. It's impossible not to be enough. And tapping into the wholeness of who you are, who I am, who we are, is actually the greatest service we can give to our world. So thank you so much for tuning in today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you enjoy this kind of content, and I'm sending you all of this magic from this crystalline beach. And let's take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale it out. And I will see you in the next video.